Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of What Is It? This is our lie. When it's not Brady, my wife does some really good, she braided this, but she does a lot of really good stuff. She's really good at a lot of stuff. But anyway, this is not a video I really want to be making. Somebody added me as a contact. Fine, you want to add me as a contact, what do I care? I don't even know how you add people as a contact. But I went and looked at the person's profile. Another fake atheist. I'm sick and tired of fake atheists. If you worship science, if you worship the state, if you worship atheism, you're not an atheist. There's a difference between somebody who just doesn't believe in any sort of God or anything like that. I do not like and do not support the state. In the end, the private sector always wins out. Now, you know, yes, I'm a hypocrite. I'm not going to deny it. I'm a hypocrite. We get benefits. We get more than one benefit. But we don't go out there and try to get every possible benefit that's available. We try to get what we need. And that's it. My wife is a Christian. And I have no problems with her being a Christian. Why should I? I'm not going to try to force my beliefs on her. She doesn't try and force her beliefs on me. I don't try and force my beliefs on anyone. I'm not going to make fun of anyone.
Well, tell them what you did once. You actually went to church once.
Yeah, I've been to church with my wife. And I was Amish at one time. Well, New Order Amish, Beachy Amish. Not Old Order, not the stereotypical Amish, but, you know, I was Amish.
Still.
Yeah, it's still Amish.
Do they use electricity or not?
Yeah, New Order, the Beachy do, yeah. You know, if you're atheist plus, you worship the freaking state. Most atheists worship the freaking state. I mean, come on now. Science worship of atheism in and of itself, hatred of religion, worship of the state. I have friends that are atheists that don't make fun of other people, that don't worship anything. You know, I am an individualist anarchist / anarcho-capitalist. That's why the flag on this profile, the symbol on this profile is black and gold. It's not black and red. It's black and gold. Like I said, yeah, I'm a hypocrite because on the one hand I oppose the state, on the other hand we get benefits.
Well, it wasn't really like you even asked for them.
Yeah. And yeah, you know, once you get benefits, they want to keep you on, and they want to get you on more, but we don't go out there and try to get every possible thing out there. Like I said, we try to make sure our needs are met. My eyes are like horrible, and I was looking over at this, and I thought it said dark green lady vegetables. And I was like, what? It's dark green leafy vegetables. Yeah, I need glasses. And
I'll work on that.
Yeah, and I want to thank Dawn. We received what you sent us. That's pretty cool. That's some pretty cool stuff. I don't know if you got some of that from Larry or not. Larry was our cousin. He died in '94 over in Libya. He was in a Jeep accident. Actually, that's not what caused his death, but he had a heart condition, and it kicked in. I don't know how to say that. And he wound up flooring the Jeep because of the condition, you know, and flipped the Jeep. They found him the next day, but he was dead. They took him into Tripoli, but he was dead. When they buried him, because he's buried next to my dad, I happened to be going to Canada that year, which was the last time I went, was in '94. And they gouged my dad's headstone. Now, it wasn't done on purpose, mind you, but they gouged my dad's headstone. I was not happy about that. But it's been repaired. I don't know if they replaced it or what, but it's been fixed. And my grandmother, who was from Scotland, her urn is buried like right above Larry's grave. So 3 headstones there. My granddad is buried, I think, somewhere over in the Penticton area. Yeah, my family comes from everywhere. I'm from Spain, my sister's from Korea, my mother's from North Carolina, my dad was from Canada. My dad's dad was Irish, my dad's mom was Scottish. My mom's family, on the other hand, they've been in Virginia since 1632. And they're originally French. But they made their way to Virginia by way of England, and my wife's family are German, or German extraction. So, yeah, and I've lived in Germany. Not
mostly
very long.
German from my mother's side.
Oh, mostly if you didn't.
Mixture from my father's side.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, if you want to add me as a contact, I could care less. But I'm not gonna attack somebody because of their religion. Now, look, when I early on in my atheism, I was quite vocal about it, and I was quite rude. I was like many of the so-called new atheists, which are Madeline Murray O'Hare types. They're like that. What's that church that goes to the funerals?
It's some Baptist church, I think it is.
Yeah,
it's in Oklahoma, I think.
The church that goes and protests at soldiers' funerals and things like that. When you're behaving like they do,
being an ass, basically.
Yeah, I don't care that you're, I don't care that maybe I agree with you. If you're going to act that way, I won't have nothing to do with you. I won't have anything to do with you. I don't want anything to do with you. There's something about respecting people. You don't have to like, because you're never going to like or agree with everything with anybody. You're always going to have disagreements, and sometimes significant disagreements. And you know what? You have to learn how to live with each other. So, scientism, statism, you call yourself atheist plus, you're a statist, you worship the state, you think the state can do great things. I see what the state has done. Look at all the wars. This is George Bush's 4th term in office. Yep, same policies from Bush, more wars. The war in Iraq is not over. There are still thousands of U.S. troops over there, or should I say U.S. military personnel. And there are even more so-called civilian contractors. These are mercenaries, mind you. I'm not talking about truck drivers. I'm talking about armed soldiers. Most of them are former military. The war in Afghanistan is still going, and of course we're not me, I'm not involved with it. The troops are guarding the poppy fields, and there's gold and oil to be had. That's the reason the U.S. is over there. And then we have the drone strikes, and now we have drones flying over the United States. And the Pentagon saying that demonstrations are low-level terrorism. I see what Franco did in my homeland. I see what Hitler did in Germany, Mussolini in Italy, Stalin in the Soviet Union, Mao in China. And look at China today. It's not the greatest place. Most people in China are in poverty. Look at North Korea. Jeez. Anyway, you want to add me as a contact, what do I care? But that doesn't, just because you add me as a contact doesn't mean I actually know you, doesn't mean I agree with you, doesn't mean I like or dislike you. Have a good day.